Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. And today I want to show you an arrangement I made for Annie's Song by John Denver. So this song, traditionally is a fingerstyle song. And how I ended up coming up with this is I was performing this song with like an acoustic trio, and it was just me and then two female vocalists. And we were playing at this small place, and there wasn't like a PA system or anything. And when I was doing it fingerstyle, it just wasn't loud enough. So what I ended up doing was just doing this strumming rendition of it. And anyhow, I think it's a pretty cool arrangement. And what's cool about doing this is it is a massive workout for your fretting hand. Lots of chords, lots of changes, fast chord changes and stuff. So aside from it just being a cool song, this is a really great workout for you. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. So the first thing I just want to do is just run through all of these chords. Now, if you already know all these chords and stuff, you can just skip to where the lesson starts, and I'll have in the description there'll be a link to where you can fast forward to where the lesson begins. So we have D major. So the fourth string, your D string is open. I'm on the second fret of the G string with my first finger, the third fret of the B string with my third finger, and the second fret of the high E with my second finger. So that's D, and there's also D suspended 4 and D suspended 2. So it's really simple. For D suspended 2, you just remove your middle finger so that the high E string is open. And for D suspended 4, you're just going to take your pinky and put it down onto the third fret of the high E. So it's D suspended 4. Then we have G major. So I'm on the third fret of the low E with my second finger, second fret of the B string with my first finger. The D and G strings are open. I'm on the third fret of the B string with my third finger, and the third fret of the high E with my fourth finger. And we have A major. So the way I do it is I just bar my finger here. So the A string is open, and then we're on the second fret of the D, G, and B strings. And I'm just, like I said, just using my first finger and just barring there. But you can do it, the traditional ways or whatever. I just find it easier to do it this way. And we also have A suspended 4. So if you just take that A and put your second finger down onto the third fret of the B string, you get A suspended 4. We have B minor. So I'm just barring my first finger across the first 5 strings at the second fret. And then my second finger is going onto the third fret of the B string. My third finger is going onto the fourth fret of the D string, and my fourth finger is going onto the fourth fret of the G string. Then we have F sharp minor. So now still at the second fret barring, but we're going to bar across all 6 strings. And I'm on the fourth fret of the A string with my third finger, and the fourth fret of the D string with my fourth finger. Then we have E minor. Low E is open. Second fret of the A string with my second finger, second fret of the D string with my third finger, and the rest of the strings are open. Anyhow, I believe that is all of the chords. If there ends up being one that I missed, we'll hit that later. Alright, so the song starts off. It's got this little intro. I'm going to start with D. Now, the other thing with this, too, is that it's in 3/4 time. So the strum for this, for the most of it, is 1, 2, and 3 in. So it's like a quarter note and then 4/8 notes. So like 1, 2, and 3 and down, down, up for each measure. So for that intro, we start with the D, 1, 2, and 3 and then we go to D suspended 4, same strum. Back to D suspended 4. Just like that. So you got... Okay, and then that leads us into the verse. So the opening for the verse we have D suspended 4, and this is a quarter note, then D, also a quarter note, and then D suspended 2, again a quarter note. So it's like 1, 2, 3, and then that leads us into the main, thing here. So we start off with G, and it's that same strum. So we have the 1, 2, and 3, and I'm just going to call off the chords as we go through this. I'll just kind of play it slow. So we have G, A, B minor, G, D, F sharp minor, B minor, A, G, F sharp minor, E minor, G, and then A suspended 4, A, and now we're going to do kind of a riff like we did with the A. So that A suspended 4, A suspended 4, A, and then just try to hit just the G and B strings open. So that's kind of a quick transition what it does there. So, and then we're back to a G, A, B minor, G, D, F sharp minor, B minor, A, B minor, G, D, F sharp minor, B minor, A, G, F sharp minor, E minor, A, D, D suspended 4, D, and then it just kind of repeats. So there is a kind of an interlude section in the middle, and what I did during that part is I just kind of arpeggiated the chords, but I didn't really do anything super specific. So it was just like going from the just something like that. So what I'd encourage you to do on that part is just to kind of go through and just try doing that. Just like I've talked in numerous lessons now about this, about how you really want to kind of get away from feeling dependent on having a set pattern. And you can just kind of wing it, and as long as you're just hitting the notes that are within the chord, it's all going to sound good. Or you could just do some like one strums there, or you could even do the same strum, but I would just, lower your dynamic down, play it a little bit softer during that part, and then it just kind of picks up and goes through the same thing again. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. Like I said, this is a great workout for your fretting hand because of all these chord changes. And you can just start off just playing it like really slow, but increase your speed over time, kind of play it at whatever speed you're most comfortable at. It's going to sound the best. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Anyway, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.